Well, hello everyone. Happy Monday and welcome back to this. Your patience has finally been rewarded. We can resume this story and maybe try to get a grasp of what we've been experiencing. I want to try recapping what all occurred on Friday to refresh your memory, but boy, easier said than done. Because we were Blue up in the orchard, further kind of in the timeline, under Principal's new government. And we helped the Jows with a sabotage, disrupted a play, survived, ran, started experiencing lots of little bits and pieces of previous lives of Iris's life, Iris's mother's life especially. Got ourselves down toward the train station. We were retrieved by Bang Bang Fire, who took us to the train, where we once again saw Fixer. Also Secretary, deeper voiced Secretary. Secretary mentioned something about resetting the communion, which is very important sounding and raises a lot of questions, but I've got no further details beyond that. And then we sort of awoke here as Watcher, very tied up. We've been getting visited by Knower. It seems to be at least a year, maybe two later now, judging by the bottom left corner. I'm guessing year 2 AA. I think we started in year 1 AA when we first arrived here in this room. And AA, I assume, means after All Mother. But Knower did just confirm to Watcher that Fixer is alive, in fact, and is going to see what she can do to get us meeting. And now you're caught up, at least with as much as I know. Because we've still been experiencing a lot of weirdness. We've been getting little interstitial interruptions, phone calls from Iris's mother to her mother. And I am still, on occasion, in the periphery, seeing what sort of feels like the shadow, barely visible, of a little secretary hovering around our head. Every now and then, just a little bit. I'm gonna not move at all. I'm just watching to see. It's very faint, and YouTube compression may make it even harder to see. I just turn to look. Will things pop up? Sure, don't show up now that I'm telling everyone to look. Ghost of Secretary. Real helpful. Anyway, we're less woozy now. Whatever we got injected with wore off. I feel like you growed. Did you get little leg extensions? Because you're a bit taller. And you still seem quite small. Curious. Anyway, you have less to say than I thought you might. Well, we can probably do a little bit of time hopping, huh? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. There you were again. Secretary Ghost. Whatever. All right. I think we are done with this. I'm just going to keep calling them slides. That's the easiest thing, because I don't know if, hopping through times doesn't feel 100% accurate as a description, but whatever. All right, next. Interesting. You've got your stressed hands. Still boarded up in here. 2048, so we're a year past the incident. What's going on?
Tell her there's no more cell connection here. So if she's trying to reach us, she can't.
Oh, sending video communication to Iris, which is maybe the only way they're allowed to?
And the lapchung is under her bed. Locked up because of all the crazies trying to break in. She better not be going to bed with wet hair. Probably no water left by the time she's back anyway. Make sure she knows we suffered. Are you listening? Did you hear me?
How am I gonna remember all that? Why don't you just say it?
Because she'll listen to you. Write it down if you're going to forget.
Saisikan.
What? What's your goddamn problem?
You don't even know when or if Iris will watch these.
Why wouldn't she? Huh? She said she'd come back, didn't she?
Yes, but you know this area is dangerous.
And she's immune. No excuse. We can't bury ourselves.
Datla.
I didn't raise a liar.
Okay. Can you just press record?
It's been on this whole time.
God damn it, Clara. Muy, me again. It's Monday, around noontime, day 62, I guess, since you left. How are you?
Less time than I expected. And their relationship's definitely gotten more strained. We were seeing that last episode too, but... All right. Next slide. Hello. Hello. This is the point where the 50 are taken out. How are we feeling?
It's so quiet. You're all so still.
This will probably impact her ability to receive recorded video. Don't suppose I can wander. Nah. Had to check, though. Next. Oh. Quite a jump. So hang on. I want to see... It's not what's important right now, but I do want to see what's changed from one to the next here in the space, if nothing else, because it's rare we get a jump that takes us to the exact same space where you can like A/B test like this. Like the environment appears more or less the same, but we do have added photo memorial of Zhao, removed you. You are still a mystery. Because the youngest has these two now. I guess Iris would still have the yellow one. Right? Like that's where the yellow one would have been. If Iris had all three, and then Iris sacrificed / killed off all of the clones after the youngest's sin, left on her own, took the yellow one with her, left these two assisting / watching youngest. Where did Irises end up then? Assuming I'm right. Anyway, sorry.
This is all your fault. They left because of you. Everything about you. You're pathetic.
I was right about the glasses, though. All right, next. And now here's you. But at what point? The Last Watcher is a pretty good slide name, though. So, when are we?
Fixer. I'm sorry. I had no choice.
I see. And then Blue here. It's not like it's new information, it is just very neat seeing the passage of time condensed. Just one cycle after another after another.
They use us and then throw us away.
Got a new one. Oh, here we are again. Good times. Hello. Hello. Has your look changed? No. You're still weirdly tall, which... And you are still observant shell, so like... I was wondering if they'd just started making clones that were larger specifically for sort of like enforcement work, but no, this is still you, and you were definitely not this tall before. You've been like enhanced somewhat.
I've had enough of your shit, Mauve. You never stop talking. I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of you.
Let her have it.
Where is she? Is she here? Tell me you brought her. What? What's wrong?
There's something you should know.
Did something happen to her?
Just calm down for a second.
Oh God. Did Principal get her?
Fixer is fine. She is safe. But you can't see her.
Why?
Because she doesn't want to see you.
Ooh. That does make some sense, actually.
She doesn't want anything to do with you.
I don't 100% know if I believe you. You've definitely done some lies in this room. But also it would kind of track and make sense.
Didn't you tell her? Everything that happened to me?
Yes, she knows of your claims. She also knows that, while communing, a fixer identical to her asked you for help. And you had her killed.
Interesting.
That's not fair.
Fanny, she really thought you weren't one to buckle to authority. Jump ship.
Fixer.
Turn color on her like that.
No, no, no.
And then, to add salt to the wound, you murdered Mom. Watcher, Fixer hates you.
Yeah, I don't think I trust you on this one. Because Fixer was getting pretty anti-mom last we saw her too. Granted, maybe that was not the Fixer we ran into. Maybe Noah's telling the truth about that part, and that one was an illusion from Principal in manipulated, like, communion space. But yeah, I don't know if I trust this at all.
She's the one at the front of the crowds calling for your public execution.
Okay, no.
I can't. And she has every right.
Stop. Please stop.
Sister, maybe it's time to accept that you aren't who you think you are. And there's no one left who loves you.
Thinking back, I also really, really love. It was like half a video game ago at this point, but when Watcher was attending the party for the graduation of the new Fixer and going to know her for, well, not really even advice, just stalling. Noah had said, like, if you don't know what to say, tell her, like, what do you think she wants to hear? Because that is something that Noah has the, like, social and awareness and emotional maturity / awareness to, like, know of, to like, that's a practice that not everyone has as an instinct. It is also a practice that, like, awareness of that as a tool can make you very good at manipulating and lying to people. Knowing what people want to hear or dread to hear. Knowing how your words will affect the other person, potentially in ways you want to make them feel, works for lies just as well as the truth. And Noah clearly understands that. And we know that because she's said as much. What a great little seed planted. This game is so good at that. I love it.
But me.
Mm-hmm. Very curious to know where this is going, though. Where does Watcher end up after all this? And how much of what we've experienced in the game to this point has been a communion without us recognizing it? It might just be a small amount, or it might be a lot. I mean, I can see some reason in nearly the entirety of it being, given one of the first things we do in the game after seeing the in medias res killing of Iris, is being in sort of a weird nebulous space, talking to a character that looks just like us, saying they want us to feel and experience these things, to understand them. And then we get whooped back to the effectively start of the game and the goodbye to Fixer. A lot of this might have been communion of a sort without us knowing. Boy, oh boy. All right, next. You do love your observing. Hello. Huh. Hi.
Don't come in.
Mother? Are you awake? I need your help. The others won't play with me.
This is Mother's time. Do you hear me?
She needs you.
Does she?
I asked Sister Purple, but she ignores me. Sister Pink won't even. Mother?
You are tense. I can give you a massage.
Mother! Hello?
Stop calling!
Iris, don't yell. You said you hate yelling.
Just give me a moment, youngest.
When? Hang on. Did youngest get glasses prior to the first Zhao clone incident? I don't think so. Youngest was failing at hide and seek, and it was at the party where her sisters apologized to her, and Healer said, hey, you might need glasses. Maybe we can do something for you. But that was like at the party. Hello, future Dan here. Sorry for the interruption. I just wanted to correct past me here because I was mistaken. Youngest did, in fact, have glasses back in the day. I was misremembering. I thought that she did not have glasses, and then Healer had said, hey, you might need glasses. You clearly are having trouble seeing. But no, she had glasses, and Healer was saying, hey, we should check your prescription because maybe that's off. So this observation about the timeline and when youngest had or didn't have glasses is nothing. It's just all based on misremembered information. Looking back, it actually seems like most all of Iris's clones inherited her bad eyesight and need for corrective lenses. Not all of them. There are definitely a fair number of the Iris clones that don't visibly wear glasses of any kind, but most of them do, and youngest definitely did. And I wouldn't normally go to the trouble of correcting myself in post, but I am pretty sure that in the next few episodes, I continue making some speculations about this misremembered fact about youngest not having glasses, and it was probably going to get pretty annoying. So I just wanted to let you know my recollection about the glasses thing was incorrect, and any speculation I make about glasses timeline nonsense in regard to the youngest/principal is probably wrong. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. Enjoy the rest. You have glasses here, so what's... When is this? I'm still dying to know what the slide numbers, we have titles like Not Fair, Needs You, Intuition. We have year, and whenever we're in the years that are later on, that are in kind of the time of the orchard, quote unquote present day or more recent, the times of the orchard past the real world that we know in 2047, 2048, stuff like that. It's always these odd symbols. Or in this time, we've got the year 2 AA. I've never quite pieced together what the numbers mean. I guess they are... This is 7 AA here. So 7 years after All Mother. The style of year symbol changes kind of between youngest's era and Watchers. Or is it randomizing? Oh, it is randomizing. Interesting. Or is it? Yeah, no, the year symbols are definitely changing, going back and forth. So those are just, the symbols are somewhat randomized. And this is 7 AA. This is 2 AA, but it's not a difference of 7, it's a difference of 8 between 11 and 19. Yeah, I don't know what the slide numbers mean. I've not quite pieced that together. Maybe this is just a difference of years. Like, -8, -21. Who knows? Yeah, I've not pieced together what the numbers, like the big top number means, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Anyway. Sorry, I've been moving way slow this episode, just because there's been lots of thoughts that I've had an entire weekend to mull over. And I'm starting to try to get my bearings. Stressed. Late night sleepwalking. Eyes are open.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
Not sleepwalking.
You don't have to keep cleaning her room. It's 4 in the morning.
She'll be back any time now. Mother's intuition.
Okay.
You think she's gonna come home grown up? Clean her own room? My cousin? When he came home from college, moved back in and was even worse than before he left. Acted like a returning scholar deserving of a maid. Give me a break. Video her tonight and remind her that when she's back and we're dead, she better clean up nicely.
Why don't you say it yourself?
No.
Clara, how long are you gonna stay mad?
Mad? Who's mad?
I am also seeing, and this might literally be sort of a bug, just a gameplay system where the secretary is meant to be hidden, but there's a little bit of a motion blur effect that's still coming through anyway. There is a motion blur effect hopping between these two as they each talk, though. As if there were a secretary here.
I just have nothing to say to her.
Which, then you didn't really get a chance to see it, but if you're watching a video, you can go back. I feel short. Why do I feel short? Oh, I see. Back to this, huh? Why?
Watcher, there's been unrest.
Has there?
Insurgencies abound.
What do you mean?
Sisters are rising up against Principal and her new government.
Weird.
I think I can make a case for you to get out of here.
Really?
Let's go over it again. What you told me last time.
The moment All-Mother fell to the ground, I turned around. Principal was there. As if she was waiting there the whole time. And then All-Mother called her youngest. As in, she's the ancient sister. Which makes so much sense because...
Wait. I have it written down that you said Principal took the train with you.
No, that can't be.
You said this was all her idea, and she told you which train to get on and met you on the platform.
I do not recall this.
These are your own words.
I don't remember saying that.
I was late. I tried. I was rushing, and then it was an accident. Can't they see that? The Keepers. There's no reasoning with them. There's no reason with them. How could they? To my children. 3 of them were unlucky, but Pink is in the worst shape. I pull her close, rock her to sleep. She coughs and coughs, red. I know it's just a game to them. I'll do anything. They know that.
That's what you said to me, Watcher. Principal was on the train with you. Are you saying you were lying to me last time?
No, I swear.
Watcher, it's not going to bode well for us if you can't keep your story straight. Guard, another dose.
No, wait.
I feel like the doses probably can't be helping my ability to give coherent testimony, but...
My story.
I need you to help me help you, okay?
Okay.
Clumps of hair falling off. After each visit, I sleep longer and longer. I comb my hair, then braid and wrap it up. So everything is tight and the loss is hidden. Pink is healing. I cry with relief.
Was Principal on the train with you or not?
No, it was just me.
How sure are you?
Everything was very red at the time. If any one of us could have blended in.
How could I forget? Holding onto the train handle and feeling so alone.
But watch her.
She must have found a way to operate an unscheduled one.
We already checked the records last time. There was no other train. You seem confused today.
I feel confused today.
Is it possible that you're remembering wrong? That you're losing grasp on the past?
Becoming careless, they said. A gentle reminder of my duty, they said. Keepers, I swear. Leave the sisters out of this. Let me bear the burden. Shaking. Can't stop. They can't see me like this. Weak. Please, children, no more knocking. I can't take any more knocking.
Was Principal on the train with you or not?
No, I don't think so.
How sure are you? We already checked the records last time.
So thinking back, I am reasonably sure in the shot where we saw Watcher get on the train. After the train left, the camera moved over to show there was someone there watching us, kind of standing behind a pillar. And it looked, for all the world, from the distance, Principal and Noah both look quite similar. I thought at first it was Noah at the time, and then, like, as soon as we saw what happened once we got to Iris and saw the scene play out, then I thought, oh, I guess that was Principal. Now I don't know. I too am confused. And I've not been sitting in a cold room for 2 years getting dosed up.
There was no other train.
No. I don't know.
It's okay, sister. Mother was sick too, you know? Sometimes when it got really bad, she'd start to mutter in tongues. Even I couldn't understand her. She'd walk around late at night, sleepwalking. She'd slip away from reality all the time. Especially without medication.
You didn't know her.
Based on my observations, it's safe to say that you inherited such sickness from her.
I just want to go home.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm here.
Youngest almost walked in during my time with them. Knock. Knock. Not the visits. Not the threats. Not even the smell of my singed skin. I swear, the knocking will be the end of me.
I am very curious. I feel like we're right on the cusp of some very important reveal here. Like, we're learning a lot, obviously. A lot about Iris. It definitely seems like the occupants, now going by the name Keepers, now that she had made the agreement with them, are kind of holding her hostage in a way. The relationship does not seem to be good anymore. To a degree, it seems like she is if not outright sacrificing sister clones to them, is losing sisters and clones to them and trying to stop that, trying to protect them best she can. But there is something increasingly sketchy about Nowhere too, and I'm... Huh. I don't know where this is headed. The thought just occurred to me, like, what if Nowhere was the youngest, actually? That might be way off. They have outright told us something quite different, but they do both wear glasses. Nowhere's always here. Just always seems to be present in some way. That might be nothing, but I said it out loud just so it could be incredible bragging rights with that called shot, if I was correct. Anyway.
A boyfriend? Eee!
Well, it could be anybody. Whoever. A significant other. A partner. Or partners. It was important to humans before to have more than themselves. And to be intimate with them.
Is that what you do with the keepers?
Excuse me?
The keepers that you whisper to every...
You have no idea what you're talking about.
But I've watched you.
Story time is over.
Wait.
Get out.
But Mom...
I said, get out.
It is feeling... Okay, so again, still may be way off, but it is... Dots are connecting in my brain that would make a kind of sense. No, we're just talked about a little bit. Having some knowledge about Iris and her... I can't remember if she mentioned the Keepers by name, but she did definitely mention the... mental health challenges Iris was struggling with, sleepwalking, muttering to herself. Sorts of things that it would be kind of weird for Knower to be aware of. And this version of Youngest is seemingly like we're seeing this Youngest after the exile, after the big sin. But the relationship between her and Iris seems quite different. Seems quite familial in a way as if that whole Zhao thing did not happen. So either there's something about the timeline of events here that I am a little fuzzy on and just confusing myself, which may be 100% true. Or I just might be wrong, but It feels like a reach, but maybe one that might actually have something to it. There's definitely something sketch going on with Knower. Anyone or anything else visible around here? So this one's called Discipline. I can't really get to anyone or talk to anything. And there's Zhao photo and Youngest seemingly by themselves. And I've not seen anyone else in here. next. Nope, can't go to next. Oh, wait. We can go back, though, and then we can go in here, and then we can go back. Boop. Hey, no. No. You can't do that. I'm too smart. Ha. Okay, explain yourself.
I just asked a question.
I know. Your mother's been through a lot.
She never gets angry at anyone else.
That's not true.
Not like she gets angry with me.
Interesting these scenes are happening in here, too. Now, why in this house? Like, is this something that literally transpired? That seems very unlikely. Seems more like this is sort of like a more metaphorical setting choice, seeing the echo of the mother-daughter relationship. Hang on, let's snoop in here too. Okay, there you are.
How does she know?
I didn't say anything, I swear. She's nosy.
Not an ounce of privacy here.
I'm sorry, Iris.
I'm going out of my mind.
Why don't you tell them?
They are children. What can they understand about sacrifice? To them, this place is just all fun and games.
Maybe more discipline then.
Yes, that's how I was taught.
It's for their own good.
There's another slide for us. So maybe they did literally come here. Nope. Hey. Red is the new black. It's kind of neat seeing the aesthetic transformation over the years. We're in 3AA now. All right. Say words.
I've come with good news.
I don't believe you.
That's probably a great call, Watcher.
I've been given orders to let you go.
That's not funny.
Watcher, look at you. You're barely recognizable. You've suffered enough. Guard, disarm the security systems.
I can go?
Yes. Tread lightly, Watcher. The world out there has drastically changed. There is just one thing I need from you.
What is it?
I need you on broadcast to plead guilty. Just confess that it was all your idea. There's a few sentences of apology and then some hailing the provisional government. I've written it all down for you. It will be easy.
You ask me to lie.
That's not what I said.
You ask me to unknow, unsee.
I give you choice to end this excruciating and unnecessary suffering of yours. Principal could have had you killed at any point. Any. This is just a small expression of gratitude she requests.
Small.
Yes, small, but significant. To put the past behind us for good. Okay?
If I do as you say, what will happen to me?
You will be granted amnesty. You'll be escorted to Old Town quarters where you will be reset with a new identity, new function, and where you'll get to live peacefully and quietly. You'll meet new sisters, find new hobbies.
And if I don't?
It'll be exactly this. You, here in this cold, awful hole, with nothing but your thoughts to think. For the rest of your life. What will it be?
No.
Watcher, I beg you.
No.
Guard, you know what to do. You never learn, do you? After all this time. The world is complex and requires a complex response. I lied, Watcher.
Did you now?
If you don't confess, it won't be exactly this. It will get much, much worse.
2049 is where we are now. Okay. Boy, this has been a doozy of a chapter. Wow, you two found your way in here, huh?
Okay, should be enough drinking water for probably the next 8 days. You know, you'd already be dead if it wasn't for me.
You and this survival operation. When does it stop?
你究竟講緊咩啊?
Look at you. Spending the rest of your days scavenging supplies. Hoarding. Plastic bags of all things. And what are we gonna do with all these napkins?
I do all of this for you.
Did I ask for this?
屌你老母!
Enough of this. Always a martyr. Everything you do is for Hong Kong, for your mom, for Iris, for me. 淨係識犧牲. All these decades living with you. And I don't even know who you are. I don't even know if you know. Just for once. Can you be selfish? Have feelings? Desires?
Stop it. People will hear.
Who, the neighbors? What do you think that smell is? The neighbors are dead. Forget them. Forget me. What do you feel? What do you want?
What a stupid, impractical question.
Wrong answer. Try again. These are the last days of your life, Clara. What do you want? The last days of your life. Surely you want...
I want you to kiss me. Touch me.
Okay. Okay.
I still feel like they maybe didn't literally get here. But maybe. Glad they started actually communicating, at least. Just making sure. Okay. Next. Yeah, I don't think we're getting literal places here. I think we're just seeing everything sort of mishmashed together in a more abstract way. Yeah, I think, especially given the year is still 2049 and all that, and also Observant Shell is getting in on the dancing spirit, which seems maybe not literal. Funny, though. Just making sure no one else. Okay.
You remember? In the darkest of times, it was songs that got us through.
I thought it was our bickering.
That was our last drop of alcohol.
But we have bottomless song.
Bah. I know you've been unhappy for so long. Iris is gone. It's just us now. You don't have to pretend. I regret leaving.
Hey, that's your drunk talking.
I regret all that mess we left behind. What was the point? Fighting for freedom? The 5 demands? It was a mistake.
You know that's not true.
All it did was expedite the end. Brought their fists down harder, faster.
Come on, Clara.
We lost, didn't we?
It wasn't just about winning.
What? What was it about then?
You remember? In the streets? Hundreds of thousands marching shoulder to shoulder. Biggest demonstrations in HK history. The world watched it all happen. Heard our voices. Saw us bleed.
So?
So? If we stayed silent, didn't stand up for ourselves, they would say, this is how it always was. They would say, this is what the people wanted. But no, they can't say that, because it has gone down in history that we resisted fiercely.
Boy, that feels poignant lately.
That we fought for a different future until we couldn't. That legacy lives in us.
Dies with us too.
Yes, but it lives on in Iris.
Wherever she is.
Wherever she is.
You believe all that?
Of course. It's what you told me.
Then I guess I believe it too.
Ah. Gone full red, have we? So, what have the terms devolved to at this point?
What did you say?
I'll do it.
Say that again.
I said, I'll confess.
You've come to your senses. After all these years in here.
Years?
Finally. I'm so proud. Guard, no more doses. Let's get some fresh clothes. Maybe a haircut. Replace those broken glasses, won't you? We need to have her appear just like the Watcher we knew and loved.
So now I'm wondering then if Watcher ended up being like reborn as the one who became blue, or ended up down in Old Town as someone else that we didn't recognize at the time. I guess we'll find out. 2049 now, though.
I'm back. Why did you leave the door open? Yeah. It wasn't easy. No one saw me, I swear. Ba?
We might have reached the point where she finally lost him.
Hello? Pa, it's me. It's just me. There's no danger. No one saw me. 唉，你去咗邊啊？ Why are the lights off? There's nothing to worry about. I found more ivy drip. You'll feel better right away. Pa?
Not feeling optimistic.
I thought you hated making videos. You idiot. How far do you think you're going to get? Without me.
Where did you two find a functioning camera? Guess tech in here is pretty robust.
All you have to do is repeat the lines. Simple as that. Do you understand?
I do.
This is the right thing to do, Watcher. I'm looking out for you. Repeat the lines as we practiced. Trust me, okay?
Okay.
We're rolling. Everyone can hear you now, Watcher. Just go ahead.
Sisters. It's me, Watcher. I'm alive. I confirm it is year 3 AA, after All Mother. There's something I want you to know.
Rage, distress, or calm? Interesting, we're choosing a emotion rather than the specifics of the words themselves. She deserves some rage, but I'm curious to know where calm goes.
When they were beating me up, there were 4, 5 of them. They were completely covered up. Helmet, gas mask, shield. No eyes. No skin showing, nothing. What do you do when you face this kind of enemy? My brother called out for me as they dragged him away. That's what he said. What makes a person say this? Moi. I'm not strong like you. Like your mother. These sounds, him screaming, my skull cracking. Do you know why I used to sing all the time? It helped to drown out the sounds.
Oh, you still have the choice here. I wonder if this choice starts impacting his tone. Let's see.
It's my birthday soon. I hate that. Trapped in this body. Trapped in this age. Trapped in this time.
I never wanted to be a father. How could I? I lost all faith and respect for this world. But I couldn't tell your mom. She believed so deeply that this was how to reclaim the dignity we lost. To be honest, Wimui, when you were born, it was hard for me to love you at first. Then after a while, it was the only thing I knew how to do.
I do wonder how much these choices are impacting what we're seeing as a response. Maybe not at all. Or maybe it's impacting something else. Or nothing. Hard to say. Let's try the third one, though.
A sister asked me today what it was like to have a father. I don't know. I don't know that Iris anymore. She listened to music, I think. Wanted to draw pictures. That Iris took the easy way out. That Iris should have been stronger.
When you were growing up, there was this rage inside you that would burst out from time to time. I couldn't understand why. We tried to give you everything we didn't have. Maybe you felt the same way I did. Waking up one day on the wrong side of the wrong bed, and then living the rest of your life that way. Like wrong ingredients in a soup. Smells right, looks right, but in the stomach, it's bitter. Wimui, I thought I could give you a life without such bitterness. But isn't this just the way? We do not get to choose what we inherit. I promised myself I would die in Hong Kong. That's where my ashes belong.
Let's go back to calm.
What youngest made? All I could hear was blood. All I could taste was bitter. What came over me? Cutting that thing? I've never felt more powerful. Do you see me now, keepers? Look what I am capable of. Look how far I can go. Youngest must learn the hard way. The other sisters will understand. She needs to be punished. Maybe she will finally grow.
Sorry to pause in the moment. It's just occurring to me she has her yellow secretary, for lack of like a better name. We got secretary and vice, and then this one. She doesn't have all three right now, though. I don't think. Where did this one go?
Maybe I will finally get some peace and quiet. This is the right thing for both of us. I am pushed too far.
Clara, taken such good care of me. I think you can finally take a day off. 我身翻屋企，我會飛返屋企。We can all meet there for some noodle, okay?
So, I lost track of what I was saying there, but was it good?
I can't believe you.
No?
They deserve to know.
You think I was going to air this live? Without so much as a dress rehearsal? You stupid, selfish. Principal is not going to be pleased.
Have we ever seen Noah and Principal in the same place? Still kind of swinging wild here with guesses. It's just, you know.
This could have been easy. Honorable. Instead... Guard, are we rolling?
Yes, High Minister.
Good morning, Watcher. Care to confess today?
Resist, threaten, or say nothing. Well, it is the title, isn't it?
I'd rather die.
Figured as much?
You knew, didn't you? Makes sense now. A knower always knows. You knew what she was doing. And you let her do it. And you let me do it.
Watcher, please. The more time you spend in here, the more stories you're making up.
Kind of true. Same for me.
Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah. Been a bit.
Secretary.
Yes. And the piece you used to end Mother. How crude.
You're gonna kill me? Fine. Put me out of my misery, sister.
Extracting a confession is like pulling out a dirty, rotten tooth.
I'm not afraid.
Good. It'll hurt, but when it's all over, all healed, you'll feel cured. Free, even.
What are you waiting for?
Tell me, Watcher. Who's to blame for Mother's death?
Principal, we all are. Or say nothing. As far as our literal understanding, us, by being manipulated by Principal, could make an argument for this, I suppose. But I think we can just sort of, stay quiet this time.
I see. Who did it, Watcher?
I don't think she gets the satisfaction anymore.
Focus on the question, please, Watcher.
Mom, are you just gonna stand around?
No one cares, sister. But how much do you care for that remaining eye of yours? This will all be over faster if you don't resist. Let's try again. Watcher, who's to blame for Mother's death?
Well, we definitely gotta resist now.
Mom! They'll get you too! I hope you burn.
A pity. A watcher who can no longer see. Guard, you can stop the recording. Clean this mess up, please. But leave her.
So now we have an idea about the blindfold, at least. Hello.
Mui.
You can't stop me from going.
Not here to stop you. I just want to talk.
I don't have much time. They're waiting.
We fled too. You know? Left our friends and family behind.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it was Mom who was brave enough to have hope. Brave enough to want more for our lives. More for your life. Always hard to know when to stay, when to go.
Yeah.
But when we made that choice, we hurt many people. What I'm saying, Wimui, is that she will come to understand your decision.
She's so angry.
I know. That's a mother's job.
Is it?
Just promise to come home. You don't have to mean it. But false hope is still hope. And it will take care of us for a while.
Anyone? Ah. Hello?
Joe?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Maybe you were right.
Ooh, you think so? About what?
They won't be children forever. Not like me. Or you.
Iris.
They have a chance to grow. Maybe I should let them. If the Keepers can speak to me this way, I'm sure I can repurpose it. Show them the past.
But they may not like what happened.
Maybe that's okay. Yes, it's okay. The most important thing whether they like it or not, is to remember.
Is that where the yellow one's been? Has it been with us without us knowing? We're seeing ourselves still, kind of. Just awareness of our physical self.
Watch her. Watch her, watch her, watch her. Ah, look at you. You should be dead, you know. Principal asked for your head. But I couldn't do that to my own sister. So I brought her your eyes instead. Still warm to the touch. Think of this as a favor. You've seen too much. Now you can give that all a rest. Is this how you pictured the future? Principal, you can't imagine what she's capable of. Or maybe, of all people, you really can. We were happy before, weren't we? We had our functions, our simple pleasures. We had each other. And now look at us. I guess Mother was right. It is our lot to be bound.
Hello, you three. Well?
Everyone, settle down.
Mother, what is this about?
Please. I'm asking nicely.
You're nervous.
Just sit down.
Is this about your sleepwalking?
Will you let me explain? We are going to have a communion. Yes, a communion. All together.
What is that word?
I want to share a memory with you. Something special to me. Something special to my mother. A place from a long time ago.
A place on the surface with humans?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Now, close your eyes. Closed? Yes? In 3, 2, 1.
We're seeing a heck of a lot, and this is probably building to a crescendo, but I have been thinking that for the last 20 minutes. So let's hold here, and I will see you tomorrow to continue things. Trust me, I'm as impatient as you. Have a good one, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow for more of this. Bye.